Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? So today the casino heist has come out, and you guys will see me purchasing the most expensive arcade business as well as setting it up and getting ready for the heist. So we get this text message from Lester telling us to meet him at Mirror Park, so let's watch the first cutscene right now.
You're gorgeous. Well, I'm here. I was just gonna message you back and tell you to dick off. Then I thought, well, why not? Why not go down there and meet him and tell him to dick off IRL? Look, whatever you want from me, whatever this big new job is, I'm out, okay? I'm done. I already took every decent score in the state. I cleaned out the Union Depository. I took down the IAA and the FIB. I rang the bell on half the Boss Act 500 CEOs. I have more money than I could ever spend. Okay, so that's it. I always dressed like a retiree. Now, I actually am one. So go ahead, so I can tell you to shove it up your hiney. I messaged you. No. You messaged me. Who hacked my phone?
We did. In case you don't recognize her, this is Georgina Chang, Vice President of Chang Holdings. Investor, philanthropist, socialite. She was just voted the 89th best-dressed lady in China.
Yeah. Ni hao.
I did my undergrad in London, my master's in Vespucci, Mr. Crest. You can speak English. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Miss Chang has come to Los Santos to deal with a regrettable incident.
Oh, let me guess. The Diamond Casino and Resort? You upset that Thornton Duggan muscled you out?
My older brother was in charge. He was taken advantage of.
Yeah, well, private equity money's always gonna try to screw you, lady. You wanna talk to a lawyer, not us.
You misunderstand. I don't want the casino back. I want them to wish they never heard of it.
How so?
You're going to rob it.
And why would we do that?
Aside from the vault stuffed with cash and different guest consignments every week, there's a challenge. Better security than anything you've ever seen. A truly dynamic and adaptive system.
No offense, Miss Chang, but every job I've ever done was impossible. Until I did it.
Perhaps. But do you know what? They told me you were the best in the business. And it only took me 5 minutes to clone your cell.
Okay, maybe I'm a little stale, but I'm not coming out of retirement every time some new money sink opens up. I'm gonna need more of a reason.
Then maybe you do it for me. Because I'm asking you as a favor. I'm not looking to make any money out of this. Anything you get is all yours.
We'll need a base of operations.
Find something, but we can't have anything to do with it. Your associate will have to be the front.
I'm not gonna pretend I haven't already looked into this job a little bit, you know, professional curiosity. So I'll send you a mail, and it's up to you. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I don't want to miss the early bird special.
Bye then. He's just how I thought he'd be. I hope you can help us. Wang, let's go.
Yes, why not?
So after about 2 minutes, Lester sends us a link, and now we are going to be able to purchase an arcade business. And the top business, all the way at the top of the map, the Paleto Bay one, that is actually the arcade business that comes with the Twitch Prime for free. There's multiple arcade businesses. I don't suggest getting that one because it's just so far from the casino and just so far from the city. I'm going to be buying the most expensive arcade business, 8-bit Vinewood, right here. And I'm also going to be buying pretty much the most expensive upgrades right here. So we have different styles we can pick from here. Have a little bit of customization here. Gonna be getting this. We'll get also the most expensive floor here. And let's go to neon art. And here we'll mix things up a little bit. I just don't want to get the last one in every category. Yeah, this is the one that I like. Okay. And we also have extras here, and we have personal quarters and high score screens. Then we also have, our garage on top of that, and the garage that is basically where you just store vehicles also, and also helpful vehicles for the heist, I'm guessing. Okay, so here we get the garage. We purchased everything $4,173,000. This update is probably going to set me back behind $1 billion, but that's fine. I'll make my money back pretty quickly.
Well, I guess I am officially out of retirement. Let's get this arcade up and running and get to robbing us a casino, huh? The staff's already on board. Meet us there, and we'll see what needs doing.
You haven't seen my best work, and I'd really like an...
When my Uncle Les said that this job was in games, I was thinking more of a esports league, like packed out stadiums and global streaming rights and professional athletes that make millions of dollars, and they look like me, not a museum. I mean, some of these games are older than I am.
Okay, do you want the gig or not? There's a bunch of kids who chopped their arms off, but the boss told me I had to give it to you.
No, I do. I want it. Just tell me what to do.
Do you know how to use a broom?
Wendy!
Hey.
Hey, how's he doing? Actually, don't tell me. Jimmy, everyone has to start somewhere.
I know. This is not how privilege is supposed to work.
Oh, he's a family friend. I give him a week tops. Oh, so, what do you think? We need some more cabinets, a bit of a spruce up. This way. I grew up in these kinds of places. Figure I might as well grow old in one. And this laptop will tell you everything you need to do. Why don't we, hear our fortune, The odds are in your favor when you cheat. Little something I put together. Anyway, of course, we'll have to get set up down here, too. You gotta use your imagination. Now, this is an area for your crew to work. And we'll keep the getaway cars there. We've got a practice area here, maybe, and a garage through here if you knock this down. And another laptop here, and maybe some sleeping quarters way back down that way. And right here is where we will put the planning boards. Everything we need to design the most complex robbery this city has ever seen.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, look.
Hi!
So this is the nerve center. I must say, I'm very excited to have you both on board.
Be excited once we've cleared out the casino vault.
Or when Thornton Duggan throws himself off the roof.
I like you.
Do you now?
Yeah. So there's, some work to be done, but everything looks on track. If you want, I could run you through some of my ideas.
And I can run you through some of mine.
Sure.
Come back to my hotel.
The rich man.
We'll get some food and discuss it all.
Sure thing. I'll, it's a date. An appointment.
You're so funny. Good work. This place will be perfect. Let's go.
Okay, I'll come back once you've got everything set up. Call me, okay?
Oh no, please don't ruin this moment, LJT.
Word of warning, partner. The ID business is at maximum capacity. So you'll need to unload some bogus documents before you can print any more, or,
Okay, so this is the arcade business, and unfortunately I needed to join a public session right here to be able to use the computer, so let's go into a public session really quick. Okay, so we're now inside the arcade, and this place kind of looks like a dump, but it's going to be upgraded when we complete the mission. And we actually see Jimmy here, and this is the first time that we actually see Jimmy in GTA Online.
Hey.
So Jimmy is right here. And then we have this new character here, Wendy.
Later.
She might be giving us arcade missions. I don't know about that. We'll have to see a little bit later if she actually does. We go out right up here, and we go into our office, and we can access the basement right there, and we can also use the computer right here. And the computer in the office and the basement, I believe it's the exact same thing. I don't think that there's anything different between the two.
Welcome to my app. Yeah, I wrote it.
Heist HQ. So, you gotta collect some game cabinets and planning equipment. It's all paid for and waiting on the back of a flatbed. Pick it up and bring it in.
So of course the shipment gets stolen because it's from the post-op depository. Anything to do with post-op just has nothing but bad luck.
Oh, don't tell me it's been jacked. Jesus, give me a minute. What a mess. Hold on. Searching cameras in the area. Lester don't give up that easily. Got it! Ah, just some stupid opportunists. Sending you a live location. Chase them down and get the stuff back. Nice work. I don't know why, but I was getting palpitations. Maybe because it was our Georgina's seed money on the line. Those arcade machines better still work. From the looks of it, those opportunists are coming back at you. Guess they must be gamers. Good work. We can play Street Crimes when you get back. It's a Degenitron classic. I remember when it came out, I was a good kid before that game glorified criminality and violence and corrupted my poor, innocent mind. Yeah, right. I've always been a punk.
Oopsie.
What a joke!
That's okay.
It's not working. These dumbass pieces of shit. I mean, I swear to God, they're not even connected to a network, and they're busted. I mean, come on.
Are they plugged in?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what was I supposed to know about that?
Lester, you got a visitor!
Coming! Oh, you mean the owner is here, Wendy?
Yeah.
So, we're, getting there, aren't we? Once we get the rest of the cabinets set up, you know, I have kill screened a shit ton of these babies, and by the time I'm done, I will do them all. Just wait till you see what we've done downstairs. We have been very busy. Hi! You remember Miss Chang?
Call me Georgina.
And Huang?
Yes, great. The place looks great. Good work.
So-
I'm terribly sorry, but we have to move along. John Pensy just ordered rosé.
What?
They can wait. Lester, you're going to say?
Yes. We were brainstorming some ideas the other night and came up with a whole new approach. When Georgina said that security is a level above anything I've encountered before, she was right. So, there's going to be 3 parts to our heist. Scoping, prepping, and the score. Except this time they're all going to be much more, interrelated. You see, what you scope sets up what you can prep, which then sets up how you do the score. Depending on how hard you look, you might find one exit route, or you might find a few, which then gives you different options. Ideally, if you scope it right, there will be 3 main ways to do the job. Number 1, aggressive. Number 2, silent and sneaky. Number 3, the big con, you know, like subterfuge, and with variation on how we can pull off all of these. Like this. Are you with me?
Now tell them what we talked about the job.
Yes. Yes, I was, just getting to that. You see, with security like this, we'll need to be more adaptive. If our approach isn't working, we gotta be ready to switch it up on the fly. Before, if you were caught being sneaky, we just called the whole thing off. But now, you're going to transition to the more aggressive approach, and you keep on pushing.
It's amazing. If only we could keep on doing it. Rob it every week. I want this casino to be the anvil around Thornton Duggan's neck.
Yes, but let's start by just doing it once.
I got a text. The rosé is getting warm. Georgina, please.
Oh, Huang. If you need me for anything, please don't hesitate to call. We'll stay in town until it's done.
It's in good hands.
I mean it. Anything, call me.
Roger that. Roger that. Idiot. Okay, well, take a look at the board, and when you're ready, you know what to do.
Okay, so let's get on the computer now.
So, as you know, we've got the place running. It's a plausible front, but if you're interested in the arcade side of things, you should order some more games. Oh, the Wizard's Ruin? Oh, it wrecked any chance I had of getting laid in high school, and I love it. They're all classics, and I want them all, but it's your call, obviously. If we get enough variety in here, we might actually see some money coming in, too. Oh, yeah, and the upgrades tab is where you'll find some of my more, illicit innovations. That was deliberately cryptic. Welcome to the Lester tab, or the Lester and Paige tab, if I'm gonna give her her due. So, you want a drone base to launch all-out attacks on the normies? We got one. You want to run all your business interests spread out around the state from the convenience of one gaming chair? We got an MCT, Master Control Terminal, for that too. It even works for supply and purchase runs on the open road, whatever that is. LJT would be proud.
Okay, so here we got the drone station and the master control terminal, both pretty expensive. Let's buy the drone station here first, $1,460,000, and we buy the master control terminal, and this is gonna set me under $1 billion, but it's fine, I'll make my money back. Okay, there we go. Purchase that. Let's go to these arcade games. And I think you can purchase all of these here. I don't think there's a limit on how many arcade games in here you can purchase. I think you can get them all. It says total earnings up there, so we're going to be making some money from this arcade business. Just wondering what it's going to be. So basically, I'm just going to buy all of these here. Let me just fast forward through this of just me buying all of them. Okay, so we purchased all the arcade machines. Now we're at $994 million. Okay, let's check out this drone station right here. From the drone station, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the Terabyte. There really isn't much of a difference. But the thing is, though, is that this has really far range. I got really across the city. I'm not sure what the complete range on it would be. I didn't want to, waste too much time on this drone, but the drone can actually go pretty far. As you guys can see right here, you see how far I actually went here. Okay, so here we have the master control terminal where we can actually run all of our businesses from.
Now, as I mentioned before, this is something I like to call the MCT, the Master Control Terminal. It's a little program Paige started putting together a while back. This baby connects your whole business network, from the open road to SecuroServe. From here, you can see the stock levels of any business you own, and more importantly, you can resupply and source from here too. have full control of all your businesses from one chair. Gone are the days where people need to get up and move to control an empire. This is the digital age where the lazy rule.
So from this thing, you can actually just access your basic business right here. You can even sell stock right here. I haven't tried that yet. It probably spawns the vehicle at the business. And you can also resupply, buying supplies here. So you no longer have to go to every single business and just buy supplies there. You can just do it right from here. As you can see, I bought supplies for my cocaine business. And now I'm going to be buying supplies for my bunker. But this thing right here, this is going to come in handy in the future a lot. A lot of people are going to be using this. This thing is going to be very helpful for grinding. You can run all the other businesses as well. You can run cargo warehouses, import-export. You can even run popularity missions from here as well if you'd like to. Right here we have our living quarters. Nothing really special here. We have an armory. We have a bed. This is pretty much identical to the sleeping quarters in a lot of other places. Very similar to the bunker. Nothing really special here. And we're going to be doing the first setup mission for the arcade business. So we're going to be setting up the arcade business, and we're going to be doing, the casino prep mission, scoping out the place.
Okay, so you're ready to scope out the target. The classic first step. Head on over there. Like I said before, how we can approach this thing will depend on what we discover at this stage. So be as thorough or as quick as you like. There's a lot of information you can gather, but it's not all equally important. Oh, and just so you know, our rich benefactor's covering the cost of this venture the first time through. If we were to hit it again, you'd need to put up the meager setup fee yourself. But she wants to make sure it's done right at least once. Alrighty, grab a pic of the main door on your phone and send it my way. I see it. Okay, not too heavy on security. An obvious route in, especially if we go in hard. Head inside and let's see what else catches the eye. Right, I need a few key things here. Try to get a picture of a guard. The security camera would be nice,
Check out the new vehicle on the
give me a
podium.
pic of a
You can
keypad.
win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
So here we need to take pictures of 3 things: a security guard, a door keypad, and a security camera. I found the security guards right near the door. I found one standing right near the elevator to the penthouse. Take a picture right there. And then the security camera is actually right near the entrance as well. It's actually right above Tom Connors on the ceiling. That little orb thing up there, that is the camera. Take a picture of this. And we got this. And I figured that there would actually be a keypad right near the cashier. And I was actually right. There is actually a keypad on the right side of the cashier. You can take a picture of that here. And right after you actually finish this, Lester actually tells you that you can actually stay and scope out more. And I was actually kind of confused on what I was supposed to be looking for. And I actually found if you go to Miss Baker's office, there's one more thing you can actually take a picture of. There is actually a casino vault blueprint right on her desk. Go to her office and take a picture of that as well.
Vault blueprints? We gotta build our own one of these to practice on. Excellent!
Hi, this is Kathy.
Okay, you made it out. That's harder than it should be. Those places are designed to trap you in and keep you spending. Now, I need to see some other exits. Can you get me a pic of a side door? I'm looking for any that have security keypads. Come on!
So when Lester actually tells you to start taking pictures, there's actually a few doors that you can take pictures of. You saw that garage door I took a picture of there. The parking door won't work. The keypad door is right here at the back. It's a single door with the keypad. There's also the underground garage right here. You can take a picture of that. Lester will actually comment on that being very helpful.
This could work. If we got ourselves the right security outfits and credentials, we could walk right in this way. Right to the fucking vault. The art of subterfuge. I like it.
And on top of that, there's also another rear entrance that I actually found around the side here. And right here, you can actually take this picture.
Holy fuck!
So once we did all that, we come right back here to the arcade, and we see the place is up and running, and it looks actually pretty cool. Here, it actually looks like a nice business, and there's a few games that I actually tried out. I actually tried one driving game here. This is a driving game. You gotta avoid crashing, gotta keep going here. I did not want to spend too much time on the arcade games. I just wanted to focus on the intro to the business, but you have a bunch of different games, and you have one is the driving game here. You have another one that actually requires 2 players here. You have Don't Cross the Line, and you need another player to sit down right here to play. That's the same game from your office. And on top of that, we also have Madame the Czar here, where she can tell your fortune.
Welcome. Yes, all is cleared. I see them reading of a song upon a stone. One is done, 2 was fun. Come back soon.
It's the shiny wasabi kitty claw. Come on, have some fun. This is exciting. I don't know about this spot.
There's plenty of other games in this arcade, but, you know, I'm just going to focus mostly on, you know, getting this business set up. So once we took a look at all those, you know, arcade machines, we, you know, had the basics of them, we had the things set up, we go down here into the basement, into the heist planning area, and there's actually a few more things that I can buy, and you can see this chart right here. It tells us what we scoped out, the rear entrances. We can actually take a look at all of that, and on top of that, we also have some extra things where we can actually buy a keypad to practice, we can actually buy a vault door, and we can even buy a model. And they are all really expensive. I purchased them. I wasn't able to use them when I purchased all of them, so I'm guessing that it is probably going to be usable when you actually start doing the setup missions. So that's what I'm, you know, going to be focusing on next. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Basically, I personally recommend getting an arcade business in the city. You don't have to get the most expensive one like me. I just wanted to show everybody what the most expensive location is like. But I don't recommend the Paleto Bay location because I think that that's going to mess a lot of people up in the future. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.